Hi, my name is HAWA, and I'm one of the volunteers who were fortunate enough to take part in the 2018 Somali Medical Mission. The Somali Medical Mission was funded by community. We did weekly meetings in order to help as much as people we could and get as much as surgeries with the fistula and the eye surgeries in Somalia. So we did every kind of fundraising you could think of, to barbecues, to GoFundMes, to dinners, community events, every possible way you could think of. Obviously, we knew that we're raising money for a good cause, and we knew all the stuff that we're doing, but I never knew the impact that when I actually saw the women in the hospital and people getting the eye surgeries done, it was nothing compared to the money we raised. During my time at the hospital, when we were talking to a mother that had brought her daughter down to the hospital to get a fistula surgery, I couldn't imagine waiting, 9 months to get a surgery done, or waiting so long just to get, proper medical treatment. The need we try to clock will never be done with a group of girls, that we need more than just a couple of girls that saw a need that need to be changed. Everybody needs to get on board. It's not just people that we see that we want to help. It's our hoyas, our abas, aderial, aptial, those ayes, awowas that are suffering. There are people in our country.
So she's been blind for 2 years, and now she's able to see. And this mom has been blind for 3, and she's able to see now, mashallah. So for both of them, both eyes are done. Some of the people, it's just one eye. But for some over 35, we've done both eyes, mashallah.
From the women in the hospital to the kids running around on the beach, they're no longer people I just bumped into. I classify them as my family now, and they will never be erased from my memory. And Somalia wasn't just like a trip or a holiday destination. People think that, Somalia is just like that place where your parents are from or where they grew up. Somalia is our home, and we need to do something about, and we need to fix what's going on and the hardship that our people are facing in our home.
Mashallah, haddana waan fiicanahay, Ilaahay mahadiisaan qabaa.
Dal walba dadkiisa dhiso. That was written in the biggest stadium in Somalia, and sadly it had gunshots all in it, and the place was broken. But if you were standing in that state, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. One of the things I will never forget is when we went to a stadium in Mogadishu, the biggest stadium, and on the wall in massive writing there was a quote that said "Dal walba dadkiisa dhisa." But in that quote it had gunshots all over the quote. It was barely there, but you could make it out. You could make out the writing, and I couldn't read it at the start, but when obviously the guy read it out to us, I was like, it made so much sense. Who else is going to do that for you? Who else is going to help us? Who else? If your people don't step in for their country, don't expect no one to, because if you can't do it, who's going to pick up your slack? Nobody. So that will never, I will never forget that. And it just made me realize that I want to come back to Australia and just do so much more, anything that I could possibly do. If you would like to support and get on board with the Somali Medical Mission, or just keep up to date with our events, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. And keep in mind, dal walba dadkiisa dhisa. Waxaa noo balana inaad dalkeena dhisano iyo dadkeena taageerno.